Welcome to the 28th day of this project.
Whenever clouds start gathering to cover up the sun, it really doesn't mean a thing to me.
So I got this book when I graduated high school. Hold on. I'm back. It's just some spam phone call, so back to where we were. President Trump is being reported on all over the internet and on different news sources around the country and around the world because he is outright making up information about a lot of things. Literally, a reporter backs up sources disagreeing with President Trump's words that he is using. And President Trump is not apologizing, nor is he admitting that he even pretended to be making a mistake. So, the purpose of this video. Here we go. I looked up a couple of words that I think are pretty important. I was looking for truth, but trust comes first. So we'll look at that first. So it's a strong belief in the honesty, goodness, etc. of someone or something. I'm keeping that in mind as I turn the page. Truth. The truth. The actual facts about something as opposed to what is false, imagined, or guessed. So there's another letter in this book that I think has some very interesting thoughts about what happens when you aren't telling the truth. Look at what we have here. Lie. I promise I'm not trying to be rude to anyone. I'm just super pissed off, so I apologize. Something that you say or write that you know is untrue. Thank you, Advanced American Dictionary. Again, I promise I was not trying to be rude or inconsiderate to anyone who happens to think differently about word definitions. Okay, it's really not that controversial. Maybe I was just being a little bit too sarcastic and off-putting, so I apologize if I offend anybody, because I really am truly not trying to do that on this series. I'm just trying to express my own opinions and back them up when I can with as much information and evidence as possible. So I really do apologize if that is not working. At this point, I don't even care what you think about Russia. I don't care what you think about foreign policy. The issue here is that the person who is representing the United States in the top office, the top ranking office of this country, is lying to the world, and everybody who's fact-checking him knows that he's lying. And evidence is pretty clear that he also knows he's lying based on the way he's reacting when people call him out on it. Why is this okay? And I would really like to think that the people I know and love who voted for Trump, who are still standing behind their decision to vote for Trump, are willing to step away from their political party and honestly evaluate the person that they voted for, separating the political party from the person. Not every Republican in this country thinks that it's a good idea to lie to the press and the American people. I really hope that's not something that most Americans think is okay. I don't think I've ever encountered an American who thought it was okay to lie to someone's face. However, this whole thing is not inspiring more hope or confidence in the people who are still supporting this president. And like I was talking about yesterday, the whole thing with praying for our leaders and supporting our leaders by respecting them as people and as authority above us. That's important. It really is. But if the CEO of a company was caught stealing from the company and there was good evidence to back that up, I would hope that the people who have the authority to get rid of that CEO would do it. I really hope so. And right now it feels like we're being led by the CEO of a very weird company who is being called out and nothing's happening. That's the conclusion I've come to in the last week, but specifically the last couple of hours. And may I just say as a side note that if our main focus is going to be the press and the media and how good or bad they are at factually representing what's happening from an unbiased stance, and if we who are Christians are going to value truth, we can't just say we value the truth that's specifically in the Bible. We have to also value the truth of the people around us, and the people around us not telling the truth has to be a problem for us. And that should not just be on surface level when we know the person and we can talk to them and call them out. We should be able to call out people we don't know who are in authority when they are clearly telling lies. That should be a thing that Christians do. If you're not a Christian and you claim to be somebody who cares about ethics and truth in general, back it up. That's all I'm going to say. Christians, non-Christians, pretty sure everybody should be standing for the idea of telling the truth. You know, I walked outside today and I saw a car parked in front of my house. And that's truth because it did happen. That's the kind of truth I'm talking about, okay? So I'm not trying to deny the truth that I believe is that of Christ. That's not my purpose here, I promise. My purpose here is saying, as someone who is passionate about ethical journalism, when the everyday citizen is more concerned about whether a journalist is writing from a conservative or a liberal background than they are about trusting that journalist to back their sources up, what the heck are you even doing if that's what you think is good journalism? That's such biased crap. It's absolute crap. And it violates every single ethics bullet point I can think of. So please tell me that's not what we're going for here. Yeah? We're going for truth and protecting the people of this country by telling the truth. I hope that's what we're going for. Till tomorrow. Go truth. Go ethics. Go freedom of the press. Freedom of the press.